What's going on, y'all? Matthew Runaway coming at you with another reaction video. Today is a bit of a mixed emotion kind of video. We are reacting to The Ghost Inside Aftermath.
I ain't looking for love, girl, I'm just working on me. It don't hurt to drown, just paint the town like a bottle is all I need. Oh, you catch my...
Alright, so as I said before, we are reacting to The Ghost Inside Aftermath today. And it is a very mixed emotional song because I don't know if y'all are familiar with The Ghost Inside, but they have a very tragic story. The Ghost Inside were involved in a really tragic bus accident. Some people had died in the accident. I know the drummer had lost his leg. Every person involved had pretty much life-threatening injuries. They haven't released any music in quite a while. This is their first song after that tragic accident. So The Ghost Inside was actually a up-and-coming band. They were already pretty big at the point when the accident happened, but they were definitely still on the rise. And then obviously the accident just took everything out of them. They couldn't play music, couldn't release music. They were out for quite a while. I've seen on some of the members' Instagrams that there has been a lot of obstacles for members, obviously with their drummer losing a leg and having to overcome that. I can't even imagine what that's like or what you would have to do. The finances alone to come up with the system to be able to do that would be really difficult, and you just have to give it to this band already before I even watch it to just have the resilience to keep coming back and keep pushing and keep putting music out. I'm just really excited to see what they put together, and I'm not sure what it's going to be. Like, is it going to be like old Ghost Inside, or is it going to be something totally new? Like, I mean, a life-changing experience like that might make you look differently upon things. I don't know how they're going to take a perspective. I'm 100% sure they look at things very differently than before that accident, but it's just going to be interesting to see what they do with their music, if they want to just keep it true to what they were, or if they are going to go into a whole new direction. I hadn't heard a lot by The Ghost Inside before the accident. I heard a few singles by them. They were really good, so I'm just excited to see what they do now and what the direction is going to be with this single. So with no further ado, let's bog deep, let her eat, do it for Dale. This is my reaction to The Ghost Inside Aftermath. All right, y'all, here we go.
The driver of a tour bus is dead after a head-on crash with an 18-wheeler. The band, The Ghost Inside, was traveling on that bus in El Paso after a performance in Lubbock. Gregory Hoke of Round Rock died along with the driver of the 18-wheeler, Stephen Cunningham. 10 passengers on that bus, including members of the band, were hospitalized. The band performed in San Antonio just 2 days before this deadly crash.
Alright, so just before we get into the singing, I want to make a few comments about it. And we might pause a little bit more during this video than normal, just because I want to give as much respect and as much exposure to the band as possible. It's very emotional. You can hear the darkness kind of in it, but yet the hope and the light. So let's continue and see where it goes. Still pretty heavy though.
Running around in circles, and I'm heading nowhere fast, because what was said in silence that I can never say in this song. So how many times?
Still heavy.
So how many times must I beat my head against the wall before I finally break through? Is this where it ends? Can I be myself ever again? The sights and sounds, the rise and the fall, and I'll play out with my life on pause.
That was obviously there a moment ago, the mechanical device that they had developed for him. I'm interested to see if there's more of that, if they're willing to show the injuries or the hurt inside this video. But boy, them boys didn't lose their heaviness. That's some pretty heavy riffage in there. Let's keep going though.
Where it ends, I will not stay silent ever again. The sights and sounds, the rise and the fall, I'll find my way.
let's just take a moment to hear that bass slide. That was okay. We're gonna go back. I know we don't normally do this in videos. We're gonna go back, but I want to start pointing like little details in music out to you guys. There's a little bass slide here that is just ridiculous. All right, here we go.
6 feet deep underground.
Alright, so that answered our question right there. They're embracing it, and they're showing the pain and the hurt and the injuries that have happened during this crash. It's a really great video so far. You can hear the emotion in the vocals, and it's well done so far. I didn't know he sang. There's a lot to unpack in this video. Holy crap. I wonder if at the start of that bridge there, if that was the exact location, that interstate or highway that the accident had happened. That's a really emotional thing to put in the video. And then I love this right now where they're splitting up, showing the recovery phase along with the live footage. This is a very emotional video. And let's keep going.
Yesterday is gone. Everybody for what tomorrow brings. The beat goes on. The beat goes on. Yesterday is gone. But the beat goes on. The beat goes on. The beat goes on. Yesterday is gone. But the beat goes on.
I know it's the end of the video and I'm pausing it right here, but I think this is really cool. This is probably my favorite part of the video. I wonder, and I assume that this is going to be the cover of the album. And I don't think there's anything more fitting, the fact that this is all photos of people that love them and support them. And just amazing photos from their past to make the album, the comeback album. It's really cool. Let's just finish this off right here. I assume this is it though. Alright y'all, so post comments to Aftermath by the Ghost Inside. That was a very emotional video. And I'll say this in a lot of the reaction videos, but not many songs give me goosebumps on my arms and my body, and that did. And I'm sure the story, mixed with the music and the way it was presented, obviously, was what gave me that feeling, and it was all done perfectly together. When music in a story in passion that gets put together and made into something that is that powerful to trigger an emotion inside our brains, to do that is it's always been a special thing to me. There's just so much to unpackage in this video and for this band. The first thing I want to say is, if you enjoy this band, if you enjoyed this song, go buy merch from this band, go support them, go do anything that you can, because the startup cost for them with losing a leg, struggling, learning to walk again, especially in America, it isn't cheap to do that kind of thing, and any help that they can get probably would really help them out a lot. As far as the music, it was really well done. The lyrics, obviously they hit close to home with what was happening. The delivery of the vocal was well done. You could hear the emotion in his screaming, in his singing. I didn't know he sang, and even at that, his singing was really good. And then at the end, in the choruses where it got doubled in the very last, it even sounded bigger. He sounded great. A huge amount of respect for the drummer, learning to drum without a leg. I can't even imagine being a drummer and waking up and just realizing that you don't have a leg and coming to the conclusion that you might not drum again, or if you are going to, the amount of hard work that is about to happen and failure and overcoming that would have to happen, or for that to happen again. So much respect for him, so much respect for everybody in this band for sticking together, not quitting, not giving up. Great song. I really enjoyed it, and I'll do everything that I can to support the Ghost Inside. My favorite part of this video, and it might be a surprise, I mentioned it at the end of it, but was when they had all the photos kind of collapse in on each other into this one big photo that looked like that's what's going to be the album. I really hope that's what they make the album cover, because imagine looking at that every time and seeing all that love and all of that support by the people around the world and their team and their family. What better way to say thank you to those people and just make them feel part of it. And I think what hit me the most about the video was just that intro scene with the little bit of music underneath to kind of give you the feel of what happened and how emotional it was. And seeing the wreckage, and it just wasn't covered up, it wasn't fake, it was just raw and real. And to think that that could happen to me when I go back out into the road, that could happen to me, that could happen to most of my friends. Most of my friends are in the industry touring and doing these things, and that could happen to them. It just really makes you look at it. What could, Every day's a gift, y'all, and make sure that you try and live each day. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to the Ghost Inside for not giving up, for pushing through and overcoming. I hope for them all the success in the world, and I'm really excited to hear their album. Good job. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that reaction video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Just let me know what you want to see on the YouTube channel. I'm down to react to anything at all. You send it, we'll do it. Food videos, car videos, any kind of genre of music, we're gonna do it. See y'all next time.